Hello and welcome to my Impact Wrestling review, the go home show before Slammiversary this Saturday, with a stat card coming up and a lot of surprises supposedly supposed to be happening. Or whoever shows up, kind of like last year at Slammiversary when they teased a whole bunch of people coming, who will be showing up this year and showing up in Impact? Huh? What is going to happen? And with, like I said, the go home show, what final hype do they have before the pay per view this Saturday? I got a little bit more detail about that coming up at the end of this video, but. We do kick it off with Caleb Conley and Tennille Dashwood versus Rachel Ellering and Jordan Grace in a intergender match. I'm sure intergender matches are everybody's cup of tea and whatnot. It was okay. It wasn't bad or whatnot. I figured Grace and Ellering were gonna get the win anyways. Basically, beating Caleb with like what Black Hole Slam it looked like for the win by Jordan Grace. So the match was what it was and whatnot. Like I say, everybody's not gonna be the biggest fan of intergender matches, but it was not bad and whatnot. That's all I can say. But I can see why it's not everyone's cup of tea. They did have a video package hyping Kenny Omega versus Sami Callihan, which is now a no disqualification match for the world title this Saturday. I expect a lot of run-ins for some reason. Basically, Callahan saying he doesn't care how many stars Dave Meltzer gives Kenny Omega's matches because Callahan said he loves pro wrestling. He does it for the love of pro wrestling, and that Don Callis has targeted him ever since he got into Impact, and especially throughout Omega's run as champion right now. And Callis even says Sammy is the biggest threat to Omega because of his unpredictability and whatnot. As Callahan says, when you disrespect the business he loves, you have a date with the Death Machine. So good video package promo right there, hyping up the match for this Saturday. So we'll see what's going to go along with that. Deonna Purrazzo, I guess, was have a contract signed with Scott D'Amore in the back about her mystery opponent this Saturday. We don't know who it is, even though there was a lot of teases and whatnot. Deonna basically said, basically it's a disadvantage for her right now. She has to have time, prepare for whoever her opponent is. But the more, basically saying, listen, man, the contract right here is covering any loose ends and whatnot. Bonus pay, rematch clause, and all that stuff. And Deonna said, listen, I have been a two-time Knockouts champion. I am the Iron Woman of this division. I've beaten damn near everyone in this division. I've won against legends. I've won against top stars. We don't even know where Taya Valkyrie even is. She said, we all know she's in WWE at this point. But she's basically, faced everyone. But D'Amore basically said, listen, sometimes it can be a hot mess, or it's going to be iconic, or get some hardcore country. So basically, that's already like 3-4 different teases right there of who's going to be showing up this Saturday. And she said, "Can you tell me who it is?" And D'Amore said, "No way, Jose." Which even Tommy Dreamer said, "Listen, we have not signed No Way, Jose." So I just want to make that very clear. So I'm kind of glad he said that, though. So I thought that was funny by Tommy. But basically, that's already 3-4 names that could be facing Deonna this Saturday. So we'll see what happens with that. I know they talked about, I can't believe I've never really brought this up, and I know it's a pretty fucked up situation. I hope the best for Dom West, given that this guy used to be one of the voices for TNA and whatnot, like the Pitchman, and I know he's going through, I think he has brain cancer or lymphoma, and I know it's they were promoting a GoFundMe and whatnot. So prayers to him, and hopefully he can beat this and whatnot. But I know that was said a while ago. I'm glad Impact's doing something to help him out and whatnot, especially him working in his company for a long number of years. He was a really good commentator and whatnot. So hope for the best for Don West. Tasha Steelz went against Jessica Havoc. Basically hyping up the tag match. This Saturday, Havoc got the win, which kind of tells me that her and Rosemary are not winning the titles. I don't really see Tasha and Kara losing the belts anyway, so they've been keeping them looking strong and whatnot, so I don't really see them losing the titles. They had a video package for W. Morrissey. Kimberly was in Norway, I guess, waiting for James Mitchell until Susan came out. And I guess everything went according to plan. And where's James Mitchell? And, Susan said had some trouble summoning Su Young. You could say his time has come. But then, do you know who Su Young is? And Susan says, I've known all along. And then she threw Kimberly into a room and started laughing then. So I'm assuming Su Young will be here by Slammiversary and not the Susan gimmick anymore. I probably didn't even bring Susie back, but they'll bring back Su Young, I'm assuming, this Saturday. Steve Macklin went against Cal Hero. Basically a squash match right here. Macklin got in the mic then, basically say he's been through a lot, and the worst thing you can give him is to prepare and wait. But Macklin says he came to Impact prepared, and he's done waiting. So I'm liking more and more of the Steve Macklin every week. Like I said, I know the guy was mostly a jobber in WWE, especially in NXT and whatnot, and nobody really liked the Forgotten Sons, but it looked like he's doing a good job reinventing himself right now. So that's going well. Decay was in the back with Havoc, I guess, saying it was she joined and whatnot, which even James Mitchell, which I thought they said his time has come. But basically, I guess she's in Decay now and whatnot, so she's part of the team. Rohit Raju, Mahabali Shira, Ace Austin, and Matt Fulton versus P.D. Williams, Trey Miguel, Chris Bay, and Josh Alexander. Basically, an 4-on-4 match, since all 8 of these guys are going to be in the Ultimate X match for the X Division title this Saturday. Like I said, just a preview and whatnot. Chris Bay getting the win. Even standing tall at the faces, but then kind of right after hitting the chair on Shearer, taking the heels out. It didn't even turn on his own faces. Basically, he's on his own team and whatnot. So, Chris Bay, and what a strong heavies to win this match. I kind of got my money on him, but Josh Alexander, they've been doing a good job as him as X Division champion right now, so I wouldn't really take the belt off of him just yet. He's been pretty dominant. Next, I know they had Brian Myers and Sam Beal trying to hire Hernandez to take out Jake something, but Hernandez is getting good money from swingers, so I don't need to do that. Basically, Myers and Sam Beal came out until Jake something, and it's Matt Cardona. It's Matt Cardona. It's Matt Cardona. That never gets old. I'm sorry. I can't take. He's still Zack Ryder. He's still Zack Ryder. I can't get over the Excalibur thing. No, it's Matt Cardona. How many people knew who the fuck Matt Cardona was until you actually saw him? That's still hilarious to me. But yeah. Basically though, Myers saying to calm down. He was going to admit something is professional. But you don't look like a star, okay? What, you got black trunks and whatnot, pretty generic. Maybe if clean yourself up, groom the beard, get rid of gray hairs or something, and maybe change the name or something, because something is just all you're ever going to be. Next, everybody started brawling with each other. And then after that, Cardona was setting up for I guess the broski boot until Tennille Dashwood gave him a low blow. So apparently she's involved in a change of gear also. Join up with Myers as they stomped on Cardona in, which I guess he was pissed off in the back. Talking about we've been friends for 18 years, Myers, and Cardona says, I'm not here for you. I'm not trying to relive the past, so even though you can still look like Zack Ryder. Saying he hasn't even talked to Dashwood in years. But Scott D'Amore says, how about this? Tag match. You can get a female partner to help you. It'll be a hot mess. I think we all know who Cardona's partner is going to be. Chelsea Green, of course, even though we just know she just signed with Ring of Honor, if I'm not mistaken. But it is his girlfriend, so don't be surprised if she shows up tagging with him this Saturday. So expect that to happen. Moose went against Hernandez. Moose basically destroyed Hernandez, and next thing you know, he was going to put a chair and stomp on him, but next thing you know, Chris Sabin came out for the save and knocking Moose out of the ring, basically setting up their match for this Saturday. And in the main event, Joe Doring, Doc Gallows, Willie Mack, and Falaba, since all of these guys part of their tag teams will be in a fatal four-way, whatever, tag team title match. A good fatal four-way to end the show and whatnot. Joe Doring getting the win, holding up the title. So I still think Violent by Design is going to win and whatnot. Not bad. Like I said, this is just a preview show for this Saturday. I am looking forward to Slammiversary. I don't know if it's been enough hype, though, in my opinion. It's been hype, but I don't know if it's been enough hype for Slammiversary like it was last year. I think with last year, there were so many people released at that time, you never know who was going to show up given the names. Don't get me wrong, there's been a lot of people who've been released recently also, but is it going to be a big name? I'm sure a lot of people thought Samoa Joe was going to show up, but WWE ended up rehiring him back, so I don't know who's going to show up this Saturday. They've already teased names, which looks like they're going to show, but I don't know how many. And I was pleasantly surprised last year who did show up, though, or return from the Motor City Machine Guns, to Good Brothers, to Heath Slater, or just Heath in general, or who else? Like Dave. That's all I kind of remember at the top of my head during Slammiversary. But Slammiversary was a good show. Eric Young coming back and whatnot. So there was some pretty decent names that showed back up at Slammiversary, and it left a lot of people kind of hyped up to watch Impact that week too. So I don't know what's gonna happen with Slammiversary this Saturday. And as far as the review goes, I'm trying to get and listen, I don't know if it's gonna happen or not. I got to check back in on them, most like today or maybe early tomorrow. But you won't say, of course, Bodega Wrestling Podcast and whatnot, Urban Wrestling Network. Trying to get them on, see if we can do a review for this. I'm not making any promises right now. Like I said, we talked on it. We're gonna see what we can figure out. I'm gonna hit him back up soon, probably today early in the morning, and we'll see if we can get a double review going for our Slammiversary. Trust me, my other co-host didn't want to do it, but he basically said no after that. But he's still gonna watch the show though. But we will see you this Saturday for Slammiversary for the review. But other than that, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. I feel like why did I just put 3 up? I don't know why. Like the Matt Hardy thing. I'm out, guys. See you then.